Hello everyone. Today we will be going through our lightning paper dynamic attack mitigation using adaptive security. I am Rekha. Now let's understand the context. With users preferring ease of use over security, attackers are exploiting users, and users are unwillingly providing access to attackers they believe are part of the organization or consultants hired to perform maintenance. The security solutions which aim at preventing the exploits are insufficient to protect against the motivated advanced attackers who find new ways to attack the applications, thus leading to the zero-day threats. The advent of cloud, IoT, heterogeneous networks poses many security threats to the systems in the current generation. In this lightning talk, we look at adaptive security solution using SIEM, that is Security Information and Event Management, to dynamically prevent the attacks on a system. Now let us understand what we mean by adaptive security. Adaptive security is a different approach than the traditional security. It provides real-time network security monitoring that scrutinizes the network for anomalies, malicious traffic, and vulnerabilities. It uses the following methods: preventive to prevent the attacks, detective to detect the capabilities by finding the attacks that have evaded the preventive capabilities, retrospective to react to attacks and perform forensic analysis, predictive to learn from previous attacks and build intelligence to improve the capabilities and proactively predict potential new attacks. Let's understand some of the attacks on the cyberspace: WannaCry, ransomware, and malware attacks. WannaCry was a ransomware attack that spread rapidly in May 2017. Like all ransomware, it infected the computers and encrypted the contents of the hard drives, and they demanded a payment in Bitcoin in order to decrypt them. WannaCry exploited the vulnerability in Microsoft Windows using code that had been secretly developed by the National Security Agency in America. The exploit had been stolen and leaked by a hacking group called Shadow Brokers. Now let us understand what is a malware. Malware is an umbrella term used for all malicious softwares, including ransomware and viruses. Malware compromises your device, slows down its basic functions, breaches its security. It can also be used to steal your data, control your device, and harvest your resources for illegal activities. Now let us understand how SIEM helps us to build an adaptive security solution. What is SIEM? SIEM stands for Security Information and Event Management. This paper looks at detecting security breaches quickly using adaptive security solution using SIEM implementation. Security information and event management tools help aggregate events, but how do you know which are all critical events which need attention? Using machine learning and artificial intelligence capabilities on the aggregated information helps us provide adaptive security intelligence and automation, thus allowing the security teams to effectively manage the security of their networks. With SIEM solutions, it is possible to prevent known attacks, detect the zero-day threats, that is, the threats which have never occurred before, and pinpoint at any anomalous behavior. The SIEM architecture involves collecting the logs, it may be the sys logs or the SNMP agent logs or WMI logs or the VM solutions. So the SIEM tool collects the log from all the web applications, from the database, from the Windows Active Directory, from the Linux, from firewalls, routers, and the virtual servers. These log collection forms a data point for all the threat analytics to be run. Thus, we can improve the endpoint security. Machine learning on such collected data helps us to understand the threat patterns, threat detection using the predictive analytics, incident response by having an artificial intelligence in place, by detecting the attack and preventing a mitigated solution. Next is the behavior analytics. The behavior analytics helps us to understand what is the normal behavior from an attack behavior, thus mitigating the attacks. Now, we understood the SIEM architecture, but how does SIEM work? SIEM works by collecting the data generated by host systems, security devices, and applications. It enriches the data with the additional context of an event. SIEM will enrich the data with identity, asset, geolocation, and threat intelligence, which is needed for SIEM to correlate events and find threats. Store data. Security data is stored in a database so that it can be searched through and referenced during investigations. Sometimes only enriched data is stored, but sometimes unenriched data is stored. Apply correlation analytics. Science applies sophisticated machine learning algorithms, also known as artificial intelligence, to event data to more accurately detect the threats. Provide data insights and reporting. The next gen SIEM searches the data quickly, digs into alerts, and searches for threat actors and indicators of compromise. We can pivot an entity in order to develop valuable threat context and get a 360-degree view of the attack. Incident response and case management. SIEM provides built-in incident response playbooks with configurable automated actions to respond to incidents quicker and decrease on the dwell time. Next-gen SIEM comes with an artificial intelligence-based recommendation engine that suggests the remediation actions based on the previous analyst's behavior patterns. Now we understood the SIEM solution and we understood the adaptive security. Now let us understand what are the benefits of this solution. Adaptive security helps us to monitor and respond in real time. The real-time evaluation of events, users, systems, network traffic, immediate, dynamic and autonomous resolutions are possible. Prioritization. Apply advanced analytics machine learning to process the detect security breaches. Reduce the attack surface. Shrink the size of the attack surface and limit the amount of damage or a threat that can cause. Reduce resolution times. Security threats are detected and dealt with swiftly by a combination of manual and automated processes. Conclusion. Let's conclude with this that the lightning talk we are proposing for detecting the security breaches quickly using adaptive security solution is very important. The several solutions which are there in the market are ArcSight ESM, IBM's QRadar, and Splunk. Science solutions coupled with artificial intelligence and machine learning can lead the way for the next gen automated security platforms to detect threats and prevent the attacks.